children. State and capital. Two times 1, 2. So, what is the problem? This is the problem I talk about every time, because parents and teachers, most times, they have this problem between themselves. A lot of complications. What is the business of a child like this? Who is a toddler? Look at this child. A 2-year-old child. What does she want to do with 2 times 1, 2 and state and capital? Unfortunately, when some schools are trying to educate parents, they are telling them that they are not doing it. They are not giving their children assignments. 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, they have no business with 1 to 100, with A to Z, with 2 times 1, 2 or 3 times 1, 3. What is the first thing a child should learn in school? Number 1 is self-regulation. When you talk about self-regulation, you're talking about children to be able to understand their own selves. You are talking about the fact that you want them to be able to condition themselves, understand how they behave, how they relate, and how they react. It is very imperative that children are able to coordinate themselves, because they are going to transform to be an adult. What do they want to become if they don't learn that at the elementary stage? The second one is for them to be able to learn social skills. Social skills is forming relationship, maintaining high contact, understanding the value of an environment, being able to sustain, embrace, and form adequate relationship among their peers. As a matter of fact, they should be able to also understand that these are my friends, they are safe among them. All of these things do not come overnight, they have to learn it. And the next one is play. You are paying your school fee for your child to go and play. Playing with materials, playing with friends, playing in an environment that is going to drive their curiosity to help them to learn. See, I have mentioned 3 things for them to be able to understand before they can start all of the technicalities in school. Of course, at the age of 5, they can learn. Of course, at the age of 4, they could learn 1 to 10 or 1 to 20. Don't be too excited that your child can read 1 to 200 at the age of 3. What does the child need that for? Many a times because you are quite ignorant. But the funny thing is this: when school are trying to do the right thing, parents will make them do extra. You have forgotten you are causing your children intellectual stress. A 2-year-old child does not need anything than to be drinking zobo or drinking mineral or just be enjoying in classroom. Alpha, a 4-year-old could do more than that, but even at that, they are only meant to learn self-regulation, social skills, language skills, self-coordination, and they have to learn to play. I hope you have learned 1 or 2 things. Please, don't cause complications for school. And school, don't, because you want to have many customers, cause complications for children. Because in the long run, children have to be ready, developmentally ready for what they want to learn. Because when they are not ready and you force that on them, they might be able to capture that. It does not mean they are learning. The implication is going to cause them intellectual stress. Intellectual stress means that in the future, what they are meant to do, since you have pushed them too much, they might not be able to do it. I have a question for you. Despite everything you are teaching them, why don't we have inventors? Why do we have consumers? Other countries among the world, why do they have producers? You think they are playing abroad, you think we are working here, but you are causing the problem. I hope you have learned 1 or 2 things. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.